You're listening to Natural British English, and today a metaphor commonly used in the United Kingdom, a ship without a compass. There's a vocabulary checklist for this video below in the description, so don't forget to have a look after watching or listening. Today I want to explain a metaphor that you might hear in English, especially in discussions about planning, leadership, work or life decisions. The metaphor is this: the plan is a ship without a compass, adrift and directionless. This sentence might sound poetic or dramatic, but its meaning is very practical. To understand it well, we need to look at what a metaphor is, what the images in this sentence represent, and why English speakers use this kind of language. Let's start with the idea of a metaphor. A metaphor is when we describe one thing by saying it is another thing, even though they are not literally the same. We do this to help people understand an abstract idea more clearly by connecting it to a familiar physical image. English uses metaphors very often, especially in speaking, writing, business and storytelling. In this metaphor, we're talking about a plan. A plan is an abstract idea. You cannot touch it. You cannot see it physically. It exists in the mind, on paper or on a screen. Because plans are abstract, they can be difficult to understand or judge. Is the plan good? Is it clear? Is it effective? Metaphors help answer these questions. Now let's look at the image used in the metaphor. A ship without a compass. A ship is a large boat that travels across the sea. Ships are designed to go long distances, often across oceans. Because the sea is wide and open, ships need tools to know where they're going. One of the most important tools is a compass. A compass tells you direction. It shows where north is, and from that you can find south, east and west. Without a compass, a ship does not know which way it's moving. It might still move forward because the wind or water pushes it, but it doesn't have control over its direction. So, when we imagine a ship without a compass, we imagine something that is moving, but not intentionally. It is not guided. It does not have a clear destination. It may look active, but it's not truly progressing in a meaningful way. Now let's connect this image back to the plan. When someone says the plan is a ship without a compass, adrift and directionless, they're saying that the plan exists, but it lacks guidance. It lacks clear goals. It lacks structure or strategy. People may be working, talking, or making decisions, but they don't really know where they're going or why. The word adrift is important here. Adrift means floating without control. Something adrift is not anchored. It isn't tied to anything. It moves wherever the current takes it. In everyday English, adrift is often used metaphorically to describe people, ideas, or organizations that lack purpose or stability. The word directionless reinforces the same idea. Directionless means having no direction, no clear path, no clear future goal. By adding these two words at the end of the sentence, the speaker makes the metaphor stronger and more rhetorical. It becomes more expressive and more emotional, while still remaining professional and appropriate. This kind of metaphor is common in English because English speakers often think about life, work, and planning in terms of journeys. You'll hear many journey-related metaphors, such as moving forward, changing course, reaching a destination, or losing your way. In this case, the plan is compared to a journey at sea. Importantly, this metaphor doesn't mean that the plan is completely useless. A ship without a compass can still float. It can still move. Similarly, a weak plan may still lead to some action. People may still be busy. Meetings may still happen. Tasks may still be completed. But the metaphor suggests that without direction, effort is wasted. Energy is used, but progress is uncertain. The final result may not match the original intention, or there may not even be a clear intention at all. This metaphor is often used in professional or academic contexts. For example, someone might use it in a meeting to politely criticize a strategy without attacking people directly. Instead of saying, "This plan is bad," they might say, "This plan is a ship without a compass." That sounds thoughtful, reflective, and constructive. It's also useful in personal situations. Someone might say this about their own life or goals. For example, a person might feel busy every day, but unsure why they're doing what they're doing. In that case, the metaphor expresses confusion and lack of purpose, not failure. Another important point is tone. This metaphor is strong, but it's not aggressive. It doesn't insult anyone. It focuses on the plan, not the people. This is one reason metaphors are powerful in English. They allow speakers to express criticism or concern in a respectful, indirect way. Now let's talk briefly about why this is called a direct metaphor. The sentence does not say the plan is like a ship without a compass. It says the plan is a ship without a compass. This makes the language stronger and more confident. The speaker is not just comparing two things casually. They're making a completely clear statement. If we added like, the sentence would become a simile, which is softer and less dramatic. But the version we are discussing is more rhetorical and more impactful, which is why it's often preferred in speeches, essays, or thoughtful conversation. For English learners, it's important to remember that metaphors are not meant to be understood literally. No one thinks the plan is actually made of metal or floating on water. Native speakers understand automatically that this is symbolic language. If you hear or read this metaphor, the key idea is to remember a lack of direction. No compass means no guidance. Adrift means no control. Directionless means no clear goal. All of these ideas work together to communicate one central message. Activity without purpose is not enough. So when someone says, the plan is a ship without a compass, adrift and directionless, they're saying that before moving forward, we need clarity. We need goals. We need a sense of direction. Otherwise, we may move, but we won't truly arrive anywhere meaningful. That's the power of this metaphor. It takes a complex idea and makes it easy to see, easy to feel, and easy to remember. And that's why metaphors like this are such an important part of English communication. Thank you for watching, reading, or listening today. And if you enjoyed this podcast, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. See you soon.